Hey guys! So you've heard of Fargo, right? This Coen brothers masterpiece is one of the quirkiest and most unforgettable films in cinema history. Fargo is about a simple, dumb plan that turns into a total disaster. Jerry Lundegaard, played by William H. Macy, hires two hitmen to kidnap his wife so he can extort ransom money from his rich father-in-law. But of course, things spiral completely out of control.
Yeah, Wade, it's Jerry.
Enter Marge Gunderson, the sharp and pregnant police chief, played by Frances McDormand.
Where are you girls from? Chaska, Le Sueur, but I went to high school in White Bear Lake. Go Bears.
Okay. I want you to tell me what these fellas look like.
Well, the little guy, he was
Marge is
kind of
the symbol of humanity in a world full of crime and greed. With its dark humor,
I guess you think you're, like an authority figure? That's stupid, huh, buddy? King clip-on tie there, big huh? These are the limits of your life, man. Rule of your little Here. Here's your $4, you pathetic.
simple storytelling, and sharp social commentary, Fargo stands out as a timeless classic thanks to brilliant performances and the Coens' genius direction. Now let's dive into 8 fascinating facts about this cinematic gem. Fact 1. This story isn't real. Here's the shocker. Fargo claims it's based on a true story, but it's a total lie.
I guess we were about 3 weeks into the shooting when I said, tell me a little bit about the case, the actual case. And they said, no, this is just made up.
The Coen brothers straight up admitted they added that line just to mess with us and make the story feel scarier. Crazy, right? And when reporters asked them why, they casually said, "Why not? We just wanted it to seem that way." Fact 2. Even the actors thought it was true. What's even crazier, the actors actually believed it was a true story too.
The story that it's based on. He says it's not based on any story. We just made it up. I said, guys, it says at the beginning of the script, based on a true story. I said, yeah, no, it's not. I said, you can't do that. They said, why not? I said, because you're saying something that's not true. I said, the whole movie's not true. We made it all up. It's a movie. It's not true. I said,
It was so calculated. It was calculated to see, okay, if an audience thinks this is true, will they go with it longer? Will they make more leaps of faith? And so to a certain extent, I think they was thinking, oh, if we could get away with that. I mean, could we get away with that?
The Coens kept up the lie with everyone, making the cast dive deeper into their roles.
Okay, well, I don't know, how do you, you don't have an empty chicken somewhere that lays empty eggs?
No, I guarantee this was an honest-to-goodness great...
What do you think? Was this a genius move or a little shady? Tell us in the comments. Fact 3. Real snow or fake snow? Now let's talk about all that snow. Fun fact, during filming, there was barely any snow. They had to create a ton of fake snow for most of the scenes. And then, to make things worse, random snowstorms showed up and ruined the schedule. Filmmaking is all about battling nature, huh? Fact 4. William H. Macy fought for the role. William Macy was desperate to play Jerry Lundegaard. He auditioned twice and even told the Coens, "If you don't give me this role, my life is over."
Fargo changed my life. And I guess Joel and Ethan liked my accent. They said, "Do you want to read for their Lundegaard part?" And then later I found out they were still auditioning in New York, so I flew to New York and read for them a third time. That's a very dicey
The Coens finally gave in, and honestly, can you picture anyone else as Jerry?
Wade, it's Jerry. We gotta talk. It's something hard, geez. It's terrible.
Yeah, Wade Gustafson, please.
Fact 5. Marge Gunderson's fake pregnancy. Marge Gunderson, the smart, pregnant police chief, is one of the most iconic female characters in cinema.
What do you say?
Well, it's nothing specific he said. Yeah, this is Marge Gunderson from our...
But here's a fun twist. The pregnancy wasn't real. The Coens added it to give her character more depth.
Mary Zofries, was the costume designer and has been on several of their movies. A friend of hers was 6 months pregnant, and she fashioned the pregnancy pillow from pictures of the woman. It was a beautiful thing. Zipped me right into it. It was kind of like a whole little onesie. Had the boobs and the stomach and everything, had the padding on here. And it was full of birdseed, so that it had a little more weight to it. I made a conscious effort.
And let's be honest, it worked perfectly. Fact 6. The Coens' first Oscar win. Fargo was the film that earned the Coen brothers their first ever Oscar for Best Original Screenplay.
And the Oscar goes to Ethan and Joel Coen for Fargo.
And here's the kicker. They've admitted that some of the original lines were totally improvised on set. Fact 7. That strange ending. Let's talk about that ending. No epic heroics, no wild twists, just Marge and her husband chatting about a stamp collection in bed. But that's exactly the point. It's a subtle reminder that in a world full of chaos and violence, the beauty of ordinary life is what truly matters. So, what do you think? Is this ending a masterpiece or just plain boring? Let us know in the comments. Fact 8. The missing cash. Remember that scene where Carl buries the money in the snow? That cash just disappears. It's never resolved in the movie, but it's referenced later in the Fargo TV series. This scene is like a metaphor for all the things we lose and never find again. The deep, huh? All right, folks, that's 8 mind-blowing facts about Fargo. Which one surprised you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And hey, if you're into content like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. We've got plenty more awesome videos coming your way in Say No channel.